Well, we're down here in Custer today at Baker's Bakery and Cafe. We're gonna grab a bite to eat. They're known for their cinnamon and caramel rolls. And then head over to Wind Cave National Park. Oh my gosh, this thing is huge. Best caramel roll ever.
If people come in the summer, it might be 100 degrees outside there, not thinking they'll need a jacket, but it's 53 degrees all the time. That's the natural entrance to the fourth longest cave in the world. The cave explorers figure they can fit through a passageway that's that big, times that. That's how wide my head is that way, and that's how wide my hip bones are.
Oh my gosh.
Of course, that doesn't take into consideration any extra padding that the cave explorers might have. But when you're looking down the little holes off to the side of the trail, that's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
There's a little bit of wind blowing in, and it's blowing in. And that tells us that this is a high pressure system. Because when there's high pressure coming into the area, it forces air down into the cave. And when there's low pressure system coming into the area, the wind blows back out again. They can feel that 53 degrees coming right out at them.
Wow.
And sometimes you can hear the noise of the wind. Okay, if you guys are ready, we're heading down to the lower level of the cave. It's going to be 200 feet below the surface.
You're not claustrophobic,
there's
are
a
you?
little room
Did you
right
test that first?
There's a little room right here. We're going to step out into this room. There used to be an ocean here, and the shell creatures died, and those shells got crushed and compressed and cemented together, and there they are, limestone. That's the rock that's all around us. It's laid down at the bottom of an ocean. And then a long time ago, when the earth shifted around a little bit, the limestone cracked, and water seeped into those cracks, and we're walking through one of those cracks right now that was made larger when the acidic water came in and slowly dissolved the passageways away. So Wind Cave is made by water. And the boxwork that we can see such great examples of up here, and that you don't see in most caves in the world, the boxwork is a crack filling. There were tiny little cracks in the limestone, and they got filled in with that material right there. And then the limestone that used to be up in there and up in there and up in there, the limestone in between the cracks weathered away, got dissolved away.
And what's left is that.
That's right. When you look at the boxwork, what you're looking at is what's left of the crack, is the relief of the crack. And the little white bumps that we can see on the bottom of the boxwork, that's some of the cave popcorn that's starting to form. And that forms from water that's oozing out through the tiny little pores in the rock itself. So that process is still going on.
Wow.
And you're standing in the middle of the fourth longest cave in the world. 134 miles of passageways underneath just 1 square mile. So for the cave explorers crawling down these little holes, it's like an ant that's walking around inside a great big sponge. There are passageways all around us.